Want to welcome everybody to Chuck Brothers Recovery Loud and Proud. What do you say, JD? Welcome. Thanks for the support. You got to see the shirt earlier. I don't know if you paid any attention to it, but www.sobermode.com. We don't get paid for it, but shirt rock. Yep. Paul, welcome. Welcome. I guess to qualify myself for being here as not an expert. I started smoking weed when I was 10, taking sips off my dad's highball drinks and out of his glass. And, of course, that led down the road to mushrooms, LSD, meth, ice. I like speedball. That was my big thing. I was a 5 gram day intravenous user. Big word, I know, for a hillbilly like me. Intravenous. I don't even enter your vein, I guess is what that stands for. I don't know. I never did look up spirituality, and Scott did not share his joke with me today or yesterday, so I don't get to tell you the joke that Scott was going to tell me. Welcome, Paula. Natasha, welcome. My regulars. It's nice to see we got some regulars. I'm glad people listen. I don't know. I don't know that I listen. I did get to watch the video again last night after I got done, and I'm something else. Definitely. I don't know if you want to call that any kind of quality or anything, but it is what it is. Y'all ain't got to see the shirt today, but there y'all go. Here, we'll be back on up here where you can actually see the shirt. www.sobermode.com. We don't get paid for the advertisement. I just like the guy. He's doing the deal. He's sharing a message. A little different than the way I do. But anyways, I do this every day at 6:30 because people die every day from overdose. And it's my way to give back because I got sober. And want to reach back out to the people I know and people I don't know. I don't care if anybody across the world wants to listen. They are more than welcome. Maybe I can say something to help them too. And by the grace of God, maybe we can help somebody. I'm doing great, Natasha. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well yourself. Laura, welcome. Welcome to the hour of craziness. Basically what it is. I don't know. I don't ever know what I'm going to say. I just kind of share what comes to my mind. I did share this. I've been sharing this every day. The Nelson County Resource Guide. If you live in Nelson County, Kentucky, you can pick them up. I don't know where you pick them up at, but if you get a hold of me, I'll be glad to get you one. I do still have 5 grams. That was my daily habit. See how my mind goes real quick. That's an addict brain for you. 5 boxes of Narcan left. If anybody needs it, dead people cannot recover, and that's what we're about. We're about recovery. Super happy, joyous, and free. Glad to be here. Glad to be able to share. And yeah, man, I feel pretty good. I don't know. I think I got some issues going on. They want me to go have a stress test or something. No, I had the stress test, whatever. But they want to do they want to run something through my vein, a catheter. And I've been getting tired here lately. Just kind of weird feeling, but they won't let me do it because of coronavirus. And so we got faith that the Lord's going to keep me around long enough to do whatever I need to get done, and that's all right. God's will be done. I'm truly grateful to be where I'm at today. I'm grateful to be able to talk to you all. I'm grateful to be able to share with you all every day. In the madness, I couldn't have done this. I don't know how I do it now. I just kind of enjoy it. At first, it was kind of uncomfortable. They was told me to get out of my comfort zone, and that's what I did. Got a really good buddy of mine. He said, Chuck, just go do it. And that's what I did. I rocked on. I know. I just like being stupid. because there were so many days out there I was miserable, hated life, and today I don't hate life. Today I love life. Today I like to get up every morning and see what is planned for me that I didn't plan. Uh, Most of the time it's pretty good days. Uh, Sometimes they're bad, and today we don't have to worry about the bad days because they're just little bumps in the road, and they're not mountains. There's nothing in life that you can't get through in life. Uh, I can tell you that because I've been in car wrecks. I've been a dope addict for 34 years. Like I said, I was shooting 5 grams of heroin every day, mixing it with methamphetamines, and been through divorce, been through car wrecks, been through girlfriends, been through life, and I'm 100% successful at everything I've ever been done. And I'm not saying I'm a millionaire, and you'll hear me say that every time because I'm not a millionaire. I get by, I get my bills paid, and I'm 100% successful because I'm here sharing a story with you sitting right here, and glad to do it. This is a smoking show. Don't condone it. I smoke. I'm going to smoke until I quit, and I'm trying to quit, and I know I don't do a very good job at trying, but we're going to get there. We will get there because we're going to keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. Uh, Anything you all would like to talk about today? Any kind of certain topic? Be glad to take one of y'all's suggestions today. Like I said, I've been kind of tired, but it's not going to slow us down. We're going to keep going. We're going to do it, do the deal. Um, I was thinking about something. I don't remember what it was. I was going to share. George, Thomas Nelson. What's going on? You're named after the high school. Thomas Nelson. Woo woo. That's pretty cool, really. That's pretty cool. You can tell them you own the high school. But I don't know. Today I'm just kind of like one of them, in them kind of like, I don't know. I know I'm going to say something. I just don't know what it is. We only been here 7 minutes. I am doing wonderful, George. How are you? How are you, my friend? Man, that's a beautiful family you got. I'm sorry about your cousin. Uh, Man, you always got a smile on your face. You don't know how much that helps me, and you probably didn't even know I looked, but it does. I like to see people smile. I'd smile more, but I'm missing teeth. And I got out of my addiction with no teeth, but I made it through it with my life. And I was 100% grateful for that, because, I wanted to die out there, and I tried to die, and the Lord wouldn't take me. Thank God. Uh, He seemed that there'd be another purpose for me, and I don't know what that is. Maybe that's sharing with you all. Maybe it's taking care of my son. Uh, I don't know. Hopefully, whatever it is, it's a long time away before I finish the quest that he's got me doing because I want to hang around. I didn't get sober to die. I didn't get happy to be miserable. That's right. We do this every day because we're happy and joyous. Life is good. I feel great besides my little thing I was talking about earlier. But that's all right. We don't stress that stuff. Today, I don't worry about anything. I tell you that one of the biggest blessings in sobriety is I can sit here in plumb quiet. And I don't have to shut it out no more. I don't have to shut that all them voices in my head no more. I don't have to shut that out. I don't have to blare the radio to try to drown it out. I don't have to do dope to drown it out. I don't have to do nothing. I can enjoy the quietness, and I do. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling to be involved in something like this. I did get a text last night about a guy wanting me to talk to a senator or something about doing something. He's like, "Do you think I could invite him to your page? You can see what you're doing. Maybe he can help spread your message. I said, yes, rock on. We want everybody in the world to hear it. I don't know that it's any more than just a little humor to you all or what, but I take it seriously. I do laugh and I do cut up and I make jokes and that's okay because that's what we do. Y'all like it too? I don't know. I don't get to see who does that, but I see them come up there. It's like snow going backwards. If it was my wild days on LSD, I'd probably freaked out on that. But whoa! But don't have to do that today. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. I had a buddy of mine call me today, and he said, "Man, Chuck, you know how much dope we used to do and how much crack we used to smoke. I only smoked crack one time, people. The problem is it lasted 10 years." And he's like, I don't miss that. And I was like, dude, you couldn't pay me $1 million. And I still don't, I don't miss that. I don't miss it. I don't miss the misery that come along with it. I don't think I ever had any fun. I mean, what's fun about being locked in a bathroom? Hey, KT, thank you. I'm glad you get to watch. Hell yeah. Great news. I love it. Sobriety. Wow. I am definitely on fire with some recovery. I like it. You all would like it. I hope you're liking it. If not, like I always say, give me a call. I'll be glad to help you out any way I can, any way possible. We'll not give you $20. We will eat if you're hungry. And if you need to talk, get it out. I'll listen. There's nothing you can tell me that's going to make me go use. And if you're going to use on it, if you tell me, then maybe you won't have to. It's kind of weird how that works out. Let's see here. Did I tell y'all my phone number today? 502-286-0005. You can call me, whatever you need to do. One of these days, I know one of y'all are going to call me while I'm doing this, and it's going to ring. And I'm going to say hello, and it's going to be like in 3D. That's all right. If it's important and it's life or death, I'll turn my computer off. We'll quit going live, and we'll talk, and we'll work it out. And that's how serious I am. Save one of the flock. Be a good shepherd. Be a great person. Life is good today, and I keep saying that because I want y'all to know that life is good. When people are out there suffering in the misery of drug addiction, life isn't very good. Hey, Vanessa. Sorry I had to jump in here. Russell, I'm glad you joined me, buddy. I love the picture of the nun. That's pretty cool. But yeah, when you're out there suffering in addiction and you're doing dope every day, and your parents are hating on you, your friends are using you. That's what my friends did. They used me a lot, and it's okay because I let them do it. I I'd get mad over it, and I'd be, oh, get off Facebook, butt hurt, and all that, and scream and yell at them on Facebook like I was really doing anything but making myself look like an idiot. Not like I do right now, except I'm not cussing people out. But yeah, I let them do it, and I did it because that's how I felt like I had to get my friends. And I bought my friends my whole life, I guess. I always had a good job, and I never could seem to have anybody around unless I had money and I was spending it, or dope in my pocket, and it's just awful. And that was what I learned in rehab. I tell you what, that first week of rehab, I walked in there, I didn't have $1 to my name, and people would walk up and they'd say, "Here, man, we'll buy you a Coke." Talking about weird. People don't buy you Cokes. They ask you for money. And not where I went to. Well, the second time I went to rehab, and they had a Coke machine, and the upper phases. That was kind of one of the things they did. They would come down to the new guy and they give him 50 cents to get a Coke, and you wouldn't believe how much that Coke meant to me. Make me want to get teared up here because it really did. Because I'm so used to people wanting everything I got or whatever and using me, and didn't have to live that life no more. And that's what it showed me, is that there was a different way, a different something that I could do different and be a better person. I learned the other day that a guy was in there. He didn't make it. Uh, he got out, and I guess he'd been out for a while. I just heard. I guess it was a couple of weeks ago that he overdosed. He's no longer with us, and that's why I do this every day at 6:30, because somebody's dying every day, and I'll be damned if it's going to be on my watch. I'm going to show up, suit up, and all that stuff. I'm going to be right here spreading a message that there is a better way. There is a solution. Several solutions. We don't get into the solution here, but I will get into the solution with you if you want to. You got to be willing. Got to be willing to do something different. Get out of your comfort zone. I don't expect everybody to get on Facebook Live and do that. But that's definitely out of my comfort zone. Don't think it ain't. And man, I like it because y'all rock, man. Woo woo. Hey Cheyenne, welcome. You're 15 minutes late, but you're right on time. Right on time. Glad you could make it. Yeah, I just do that just to be kind of silly. I don't know. I've been doing it every day. Every time somebody shows up late, I say, "Hey, you're late." But I understand. You know, I just got done eating myself. I just walked away from the dinner table. I had barbecue pork chops and pork and beans, and they was good. And I get to eat every day. I didn't get to eat every day when I was in the madness. Some months I only ate twice. Some months I only slept once. I don't know, man. You can live without sleep. You can live without food. I did it. I did it. And truly grateful that I don't have to look like that guy in the top of my page there on the left. That guy looks like a raccoon. And I noticed that I still, on this, I do still got dark. But I've always been dark under my eyes, and I do get plenty of sleep. It's not from stress. It's not from any of that. Uh, it's because I get to do so much every day in life now. And I might be a little tired from it because, and it takes a toll when you're happy all the time. And I truly am. Uh, I will go ahead and say that me and Stephen got into it the other day, and I wasn't so nice. But you know what? 5 minutes later, I was apologizing, and it's okay because you know I'm not perfect. I'm a human being, and I'll always be a human being, and I'm gonna fail miserably every day. Every day. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm a human, and I will fail every day. But every day I try to be a little bit better than I was the day before, and I've been you know, getting sober for 34 years. I've been clean and sober for about 20 months, and I made it about an inch better in 20 months. But I am better. I am better. Yeah, they don't mess with me no more, KT. I tell you why, because when they walk up to my door, I say I got recovery, and they take off running, and they're more than welcome to stay, but they don't want to stay in recovery, and that's what I'm with right now. What do you say, Amy Joe? Glad to see you here. Bob, glad to see you here. Steve Sullivan, glad to see you here. My buddy Scott, you didn't tell me the joke. I was going to share the joke today, you remember? And you did drop by and say hi. Hi, Scott. Everybody wave to Scott. My buddy Pete's Pizza. Got the best $5 pizza in the world. I'm not a big pizza fan, especially $5 pizzas. But I tell you what, for $5, it's the best pizza you can get. Period. Hands down. I know. I'm sorry, Scott. Little Caesars ain't that bad, but it is. It really is the best $5 pizza you can get. You can't get a pizza nowhere for $5 except for Little Caesars, and it's pretty good for $5. Uh, I don't get paid for that, but go visit Scott at Little Caesars. Buy some crazy bread. I hear it's pretty good. Say you want the Scott special, and uh, Abby Rose, thank you. You ain't had mine. I make mine right. You're right. I have not had a Little Caesars pizza that you have made, and It's not that I don't like Little Caesars, except Stephen likes to eat them all the time, and pizza gets old after a while, But that's all right. Still gonna say Little Caesars got the best $5 pizza, hands down. Excuse me, my smoker's cough. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Thank you, George. I'm proud of you, buddy. For real, man. I'm proud of everybody on here. I'm proud to say that I believe in every one of you all. I love each and every one of you. I'm glad y'all show up every day. Maybe some few new people. I don't know. I can't really see. I see so many on this side, and I see a number up here, but it don't never correspond. So I don't know really who watches and who don't. Uh, but I do love you all, and wish you all the best in life. Because everybody deserves something good in life. And problem is we got to. I know why you're laughing, Natasha. But she's laughing about the crazy bread. I'm pretty sure. But you know, it's hard to get sober or clean or whatever. You get sick, you're tired, you're miserable, your life's ending. But once you get through it, and I cannot even explain how good I feel, even with all my ailments. I think the doctor's lying to me, but whatever. I notice when I go to the doctor, there's always something wrong with me. I don't know. I think they plan that. Or maybe I'm just sick when I go to the doctor. I don't know. But anyways, seems like you got to go appointment after appointment after appointment after appointment. And I highly recommend if they're asking you to do that you do that. Uh, I would have never found out the things wrong with me if my mom didn't go to the doctor with me and say, hey, you need to get this checked, this checked, this checked. I'm like, please shut up. I don't want to do all that test and all that. And apparently there could be something wrong with some blood vessels or something. I don't know. But we're going to find out. And you know why we're going to find out? Because I got a 12-year-old boy that wants his daddy around, and I want to be here for him. And you know what? My boy didn't deserve a drug addict daddy, but he's got one, and he don't have to have a daddy that uses, and he don't have one that does that. Period. Uh, I do got full custody of my son. Uh, Thanks be to God. Not that his mom is a bad person. She's not. She's never used drugs or nothing in her life. She did not use alcohol. She did not smoke cigarettes. And for a junkie like me to get custody of his son is a blessing. It really is. And his mom does have a part in his life today, and I'm glad she does. I really am. I have no resentments against her at this point in my life. I don't carry them no more. Uh, it's so easy when you start to hate on people that builds in you, and it overcomes you. No matter what they do, or or what you do, or who's wrong or who's right, it's better to be happy than it is to be upset. And if all I got to do is say I'm sorry, I'll say I'm sorry. Uh, my dude Andrew Hagar Live said the other day, I'm so fed up with fighting. You can say 1 and 1 is 5, and I'll say you're right. Love that dude. He's got a good message. He helps a lot of people, and I love people that help a lot of people, because that's what we're supposed to do. Maximum service to our fellow man. Go out there and do your part. Help somebody out. Get out of your comfort zone. I don't know. Be like me, be silly and run your mouth. I don't know. I was talking to a good friend of mine that helps me out a lot today. I said, have you seen my show? And he's like, no. I said, well, I just get on there and run my mouth. And he's like, well, I can come to your house and listen to you run your mouth. I said, yeah, but you don't get the hand gestures, though. You don't get to rock on, woo, woo, and all that good stuff. I don't do that in person. Well, maybe a little bit. I do like his little dance thing. My boys looks at me, just shakes his head. He runs around like this. I don't know. You can see he goes, and I don't know what that means. I'm sure it's a Fortnite thing, and that's all right. I'll tell you something funny. I'm 45 years old, and about 6 months ago, he started playing Fortnite. He said, "Dad, check it out. They're doing the worm." I'm like, "Dude, I've been doing the worm since the 80s." He's like, "You can't do the worm." I was like, "Watch this." And I did the diving worm. And he thought Daddy rocked then, yeah. He's like, "I can't believe you did it. You're old." I said, "Dude, I ain't that old. I can do the worm." Good times, good times. Doctors don't lie. I don't know if they do or don't. They're just smarter than me, and I got to go with what they say. I don't know what that. I don't even know how they say them words. I read my prescription bottle, and I'm like, what? Yeah, I don't know. I call in and say I need this number because I can read a number, but I can't pronounce whatever it is. Uh, I'm truly lucky today. My liver and pancreas and kidneys and all that. I went into liver failure and kidney failure, shut my pancreas off, and I got diabetes that way from shooting dope and called hepatitis C. I was one of the lucky ones. My body took care of it, but when my pancreas shut down, it did not come back. So I am diabetic for life. I started on shots. I told you all this yesterday, but I do watch what I eat so I can drink Cokes. I try not to eat potatoes, and I love potatoes. Man, I don't know about y'all. Fried potatoes every meal, awesome. Brown just right, a little ketchup, salt and pepper, or some home fries. Mmm, woo. Yeah, I could do that. But I got to hold back on them a little bit. Can't eat the starchy foods. Spaghetti is awful for me. I love spaghetti. I love lasagna. Man, I'm like, Garfield when it comes to lasagna. Ooh, that's some good stuff. My sister makes the best in the world. If you ever get a chance to try it, don't pass it up because you'll be sorry because that stuff is fire. I mean, fire. And it's my grandma's recipe. My grandma was no longer with us. She never got to see me sober. My grandpa ain't with us, and never got to see me sober. Matter of fact, a lot of people in my life never got to see me sober. Uh, all the ones still left, by the grace of God, have seen me sober, and it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. They look at you a little different, and maybe they don't look at me any different at all. But inside my head, I feel like they look at me a little different. I feel like sometimes I feel like the outcast of the family. I don't know that any of them ever treated me like an outcast. I don't think they have. Uh, they just ain't. And my brain tells me they do. And I don't fit in. And I hear that a lot through addicts. And I also don't hear it too. I mean, that's not a guaranteed you don't fit in thing. I hear people say they got great lives and they just whatever. The thing is addiction kills, and even doctors' prescriptions kill. I got strung out on heroin because I went to the doctor over a shoulder injury, and he gave me pain pills, and I couldn't afford surgery, and I just kept on and kept on getting the pain pills, and then yeah, and then one day he said, "I can't give you no more pills." Yeah, it was bad for me because I'm an addict, 100%. I get addicted to whatever makes me feel good, and there is no exception from sex to chocolate to heroin, and anything in between. I got to really be careful in life. I'm like losing people here. Am I not being funny? I'm sorry. They would be very proud. Yes, they would. It's not about the people that stay or go. I know people come back and watch this, and it's okay. I would sit here and talk to myself. I have no problem with that. Uh, What do y'all think about the shirt? I mean, this is a cool one here. It's like Jason. Killing it. Killing it. Killing it. You know, I was telling y'all about my $6 knockoff watch the other day. It is cool, but the band on it is like a metal. I don't know. I don't know. It looks good, just don't feel good. Anybody out there want to volunteer for rehab today? Rehab today? Yeah, it's hard to go to rehab. You know, when I first went to rehab that first time, and I didn't know what to expect, and I was supposed to have been there at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And by the time I got there and did my last shot in the parking lot and smoked a joint, and and then smoked another joint because I just wasn't ready. Uh, I think I walked in about 3 o'clock in the morning, and the next day the guy said, "Man, you supposed to be here at 1 o'clock yesterday. Technically, you're absconded. What happened?" And I don't know what kind of bullshit lie I told him. Excuse my French there. I'm sorry. And I did, and he knew I was lying, but he said, "Welcome to a power greater than yourself." I remember when I went to clean out, one thing that's always stuck in my head is when I was laying there sick and puking and filling up a garbage can full of puke for 3 days. The tech kept coming in there saying, "Chuck, you know what? You don't ever have to feel like that again." And it got to be aggravating me. And finally, I was like, "Dude, why do you keep telling me that I'm miserable?" It's, "Chuck, just don't put one in you, and you'll never have to feel like that again." And you know what? He's right. I've never felt like that again when I quit putting stuff in my body that didn't belong there. I ain't gonna say I ain't had the flu, or hopefully I don't get the coronavirus. Stay back 6 feet, people. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Should be washing your hands anyways. Uh, I got a drop for the PO or whatever. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I take my own ink pen in there because I know there's like 5 people coming in front of me and behind me, and that guy hands that pen to everybody. And I often wonder how many of them people really washing their hands. So I carry my own pen. I don't touch nothing. Nothing. I'm a germaphobic, uh, which brings me to my next point here. The worst thing I feel like I ever did as a human being towards my own body. I was clean for about 14 days and white knuckling it. I couldn't take it no more. And I finally came up with $20. I called my dude up. I said, "Hey, dude, I need one." And he said, "Okay, come on over," like they do, you know. "You got $20? I got you, brother." And he did. I got over there. He had me all right. He had me for another 2 years after that. And yeah, so I got what I needed. I run to the closest restaurant I could get at. That's why I carry Narcan in the car, because people die at restaurants, not at home. We go to the first place that we can get to. That's usually a restaurant, bathroom, parking lot, or something like that. But anyway, so I run to KFC on Broadway, about 21st Street or something down there. I don't know, in Portland. I run in the bathroom and I'm getting it all worked up, getting it fixed, and I spilt it in the floor. I mean, for real, in the bathroom floor where people peed all over the floor and everything. I throw the cotton on top of it. I drawed it up and shot it my arm right off the bathroom floor. I'm a germaphobe, people. That is wrong. Don't do that. And the reason I tell you that is that's the obsession. I could not turn it off. I could not stop it. And as gross as that is, it wasn't enough to stop me from doing it. I carry my own pen to drop, so I had to touch the pen. Whew. Ethel, welcome. Robbie, welcome. Welcome to a power greater than yourself. And that's not me, because I am nothing, nothing, nothing at all. I got a higher power who I call Jesus Christ. You can call yours a lighter, a doorknob. My aunt called a ball peen hammer hers for 25 years, and it worked. It worked. But whatever you believe in it. Believe that it's bigger than you and it can help you. And if you can believe that, spirit of the universe, I always say Avatar, the tree of life. I could really buy into that. That makes more sense than Jesus. But I'm Catholic. I was raised Catholic, and it's gonna be Jesus for me, and it don't have to be Jesus for y'all. And like I said, this is not a religious deal. I'm not gonna talk the gospel. Just not gonna do it. No, no gospel. We're gonna talk some kind of recovery or something. You know, I wished I could share a lot of the information that I got that I can't share. But you know what? I tell you what I can share with you. Man, you talking about a guy that was a beast. Check that out. Bam! Nikki Sixx, Heroin Diaries. Man, you talking about somebody who was ate up. I read a lot of this, and that dude just like me. Excuse me. He was just like me. He went to every length possible to do whatever he needed to do to get high, and he made a diary of it. And I wonder sometimes if he really did this like it says, and it really don't matter. But I could relate to every page in this book. That was me. The only difference was he had money. You know, he wasn't sharing his stuff. I shared mine. I tell you, I wasn't a bad guy into madness. I had my friends; they was all sick, and I'd go by it and get them unsick because that's what I did. And you know what? I justified by doing that I had to do something for them in order for me to get mine. And really, I was justified. I wasn't really doing them no favors. Uh, I mean, what kind of winner goes out there and gets their buddies high on heroin? That's not cool, people. That's not cool. Anywhere you can think that's cool, that's not cool. It's not cool to shoot dope with your kids. I had a buddy that did that, and I had to quit being his buddy for a while. But that's what addiction does. It's that powerful. Unfortunately, he is not with us no more, and it's sad. It really is sad. I miss him a lot. Uh, I really do. I wished I could call him on the phone right now and say, "Hey, we're rocking recovery, man." But you know what? He don't have that chance no more. Uh, a lot of them don't. My best friend died in my arms right here in my house, right here in this house, in the bathroom, in the other room, and I miss that guy every day, every day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about my buddy. And I'm not going to say his name because, and some of y'all do know who it is, and I'm not going to say it because THP, woo woo. I like THP, good people. I wished I'd listened while I was there. I wished I'd listened, but no, I knew better than everybody else. But anyways, yeah, they hauled him out of the house, and I had to get high again. I mean, he wasn't gone out of the house in the ambulance for not even 5 minutes later, and I was doing dope again. It's powerful out there, people. It's killing people, taking lives every day. And you know who them people are? They're our friends. They're our family members. That's somebody's mom, somebody's dad, somebody's aunt, somebody's uncle, somebody's brother, somebody's sister. And I'm here to tell you that none of them want to die, and every one of them want to quit. They just don't know how. And if they tell you, I'm going to try to quit, they are 100% telling you the truth. I told my mom and them I wanted to quit a bunch, and I really 100% wanted to quit. I just couldn't. I just couldn't do it. Impossible. I could not have done it by myself. Cannot do it by myself. Still to this day, I cannot stay sober by myself. I got to do a lot of things every day. I tell you every day that, you know, yesterday's breakfast don't keep me full today. You know, I can't rest on what I did yesterday. to stay sober. I got to do some work today, every day, to stay sober, and I do the work. I reach out to help other people every day, and you know, I talk to the other addicts every day. Uh, I talk to 3 new ones every day. I make sure of it. It's a, I just make sure of it that I got to stay. I got to do what I'm supposed to do, and I got to work on me. I got to get in my head and find out why I'm mad at somebody for cutting me off going down the road when it ain't really that guy's fault that I'm mad. I don't have to get mad over that. You can only stay mad for 3 minutes. Anything longer than that, you're doing it to yourself anyways. You're making yourself mad. The normal person can only stay mad for 3 minutes. I know you say, no, not me. I've been mad for 2 days. That's because you keep egging it on inside your own head. You don't have to be mad like that. You don't have to live like that. This stuff's bad news, people. Bad news. Janice, welcome. Welcome. Appreciate the support. I know I ain't been so lively again today, people. I really didn't feel good yesterday, and I don't really feel good today. But like I told y'all, I'll be here regardless. If you put me in the hospital and they bring me my laptop, I'm going to be here. I might look rough, but I'll be here. There's no excuse for me not to show up, suit up, and show up in a digital world. Uh, this ain't no excuse. There's got to be somebody out here sharing hope, strength. Call me if you need me ever. 3 o'clock in the morning, like I was telling y'all the other day. Had a lady call me at like 2:30 in the morning and talking about her nephew, trying to get him in rehab. You know what? I took the call. I'll take the call anytime. If I hear the phone ring, I'm answering it. That's one of the things about recovery is I don't have bill collectors because I pay my bills. Trying to do something different, because I didn't pay my bills out there in the madness. You pay me, I didn't go pay the supply house. I went and paid the dope house. And I don't have to do that no more. Life is good. Life is dandy. Chuck needs a drink. Good fresh tea. Unsweet. I'm diabetic. Uh, I don't know. I don't really know what to say today, people. I really don't. Missy, hello. How are you doing today? You're such a lovely lady. I appreciate your support. Big support group of mine. Not really in my support group, but you follow a lot of my stuff, and I appreciate that. Uh, I feel like I'm a goober. I know I am a goober. That's all right. It's all right. I don't know. I just give a damn. I want to be able to be here for you all or whoever, for your family member. I always say you're addict if you're not a drug addict. Um, Share some love. My love goes out to all of you all. Told y'all this is a smoking show. I don't condone it. Smoking's bad for your health. You should quit. I should quit. I don't know. I miss Steven. He's kind of been with Mom. I wished I could put pictures up here so I could show you him and my niece. They was back to back and they had a ball between them. And they was walking sideways down the porch trying not to drop the ball. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't get to see it. I can't go down there. I got to be available Monday through Friday. I'm in drug court and I have to call in because of the coronavirus every day, face to face, so they can see that I'm sober and clean and doing the deal. And it's all right. I'm not ashamed. Drug court is a big part of my sobriety, and I'm truly grateful that I've got to do a program. And I spent the last 2 years of my life on the streets and not in a prison. I don't think prisons is where you send addicts. Uh, maybe for a minute to, jar their noggin, because sometimes we need our noggins jarred. If it wasn't for the court system, I would not be where I'm at today. And yeah, I got somebody trying to figure out who them two cops were that caught me, and I'm hoping that maybe, I don't know, they're detectives. They might not be able to come on the show, but I will personally thank them, and maybe I can do it where you don't show their faces or whatever. But I want to go give back and thank them for saving my life. Even at the moment that it happened, I cussed them guys. Felt like I got the raw end of the deal. But once again, if I find my part in that, if I wasn't out there doing dope, they wouldn't have caught me. You understand? If I wasn't out there doing dope, the cops wouldn't have caught me. But I was out there doing wrong, and they did their job, and them doing their job helped me get back in touch with my higher power and find a new way to live, a happy way to live, and for that I am truly grateful, grateful, and rocking some sobriety, loving it, sharing it, being real. You'll never find anybody more real about sobriety than an addict that got clean. See, I can't even take credit for any of that because I didn't do none of it. All I did was move my left foot from my right foot, took a suggestion, dug inside of myself, admitted my wrongs, admitted, you know, how I was the problem. Everything that went bad in my life was my fault. Period. I could even go back to some really bad stuff in my life that went wrong that I'm not going to share on here. Hello, Anna. Thank you for being my friend and supporting me in life, and I'm not going to. I don't share my story with the general public, uh, but you know what? I can find my fault in that. You know, whether it be for not forgiving myself on something. Sometimes it's hard to see the truth in my part in it, and sometimes I got to talk to people. And you can call me. I'll talk to you. I'll help you figure out your part in it. And you'll get mad at me. But you know what? Once you start realizing all that and figuring out your part in things, life gets way better. You'd be happy, joyous, and free like me. Get you an internet show and talk. Whoa! I don't recommend it, but whatever. People are mean. None of my friends are mean. They're all good to me. I don't know why. Rose, thank you for joining. My lovely cousin. She seen me in the madness. She knows what it's like. Yeah. I couldn't hold a plate or a glass in my hand. I'd be standing there and boom. I bet I dropped and broke 500 glasses the last year of my addiction. I'd lay there with my face in my food and my mom's dinner table. Oh, I'm just tired. I'm sorry. I didn't own a stitch of clothes that didn't have a burn hole in it. I ain't much better with the cigarettes. Whatever. It ain't because I was nodding off. Y'all feel it? I do. I feel like I'm kind of like slow today. I don't know. I don't know what y'all's in sees because y'all see me the last couple of days. But what do you say, Joe? Now that boosts me up right there. That man right there is a true hero. He jumps off Kosar Children's Hospital washing windows in superhero outfits, and there is nothing more loving and warm feeling. Brings tears to my eyes every time. Smoking Joe Haste, right there on your screen, man. Y'all tell that guy thank you. He is like superhuman. I mean, runs marathon after marathon. He is a two-time Ironman, and he lives life like people should live life. He don't. He's not the addict like me. He's my idol. Not really my idol, but he's my best friend. And when I see that guy, super inspiration. tells me get on here. That right there's the guy that said, get on there, Chuck, and do the deal. And that's what I did. And man, thanks for being here, Joe. I appreciate you checking in on me. Love you, man. Love your work. Just people that help people in society. He don't have to do that. He could just jump off there with his crew and wash windows and call it a day. But no, he don't. He dresses up like Iron Man, Batman, and he goes down through there and for all them kids that got cancer and all this stuff, and they get to get a smile on their face. Tell me that ain't heartwarming. Woo! Woo! Man, love you, Joe. Swear to God, you just juice me every time. Juice me up every time. Pro Clean International. Look him up. Pro Clean International on YouTube. Joe on Facebook. Or you can just put hi Joe right there. Say hi Joe. Thank you for being my friend. I know I didn't have to. I did though. I went there. Who see? Yeah, I love it. I love it. Man, oh man, oh man. I done got the fire in me. I wished I'd done it, got you shut up a little earlier, Joe, because I'm just now getting it. But thank you. And that guy right there is I can't thank him enough. He has seen me in the madness. He used to walk me around the block when I couldn't hardly walk and tell me Chuck is gonna be all right. You got this, buddy. You got this. I see it in you. You're gonna be great someday. Every time. He never told me, you old junkie dopehead dummy. He never told me that. Every time he told me, you'll be something someday, Chuck. I've seen you come and go, and you're a rock star. And that's what it takes. That's what it takes. Somebody out there to love you, help you. He didn't give me no money. I don't even think he offered me a plate of food. But anyways, he didn't have to. He gave me hope. Hope. Just a little bit. Actually, he gave me a lot. And I am truly grateful. And I can never repay that man for that. And that's why I say Pro Clean International, you need your windows cleaned no matter how tall or how high it is. He will jump off that building and he will wash your windows. Man, thank you, Joe, for saving my life. I appreciate it. You are the man and you are a hero in your own right. Hi, Joe. Natasha knows Joe, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You know, really, people, I'm a fool and I act like an idiot. And I do dumb stuff, make weird faces, but whatever. Woo woo! Rocking sobriety every day, every day, and sharing it with you all. And I'm truly serious about the addictions parts. I know I'm goofy and all that, but when I'm talking about the addiction part, and like Joe building me up and loving me and doing all that, that's what we need to do out there, people. We need to do that just for people in general, everybody. I can get mad at the guy that you know, for whatever they do or cutting you off or whatever, but you really know what's going on in people's lives. There could be catastrophic things going on in people's lives, deaths, kids dying. You don't know. Could be the guy's just an asshole, but you still don't have to get mad. Excuse my French. You still don't have to get mad at him. You can. Let me give you an instance here. I was sitting in Walmart in line, and there was a line of people, and this is before the coronavirus. I think it was Christmas time. Lady in front of me was just, man, why don't they have more lanes open? Why don't they do this? Why don't they do that? And I'm thinking, why'd you come in here during rush hour? You could come here at 3 o'clock in the morning, would have been nobody here. But you know what? I just tried to be nice to her. And I tried to share a little hope with her. And, I can't remember exactly what I said. And I don't even know if it helped, but it helped me. It seemed like she did calm down after that. And, Like today, people run out and get all this toilet paper, treating these tellers like crap. You couldn't pay me go work in no 5-star right now. Not no Corona. No sirree. Huh. I ain't getting out there doing that. Them people are at the front line. Everybody walk in there with a dollar bill and that dollar bill. Went all the way around the world 5 times in the last week. Yeah. Uh-huh. Not this guy. Heck no. Treat them people with respect. Man, if they're shitty with you, man, look what they're going through. You know, they might have to take that stuff back home to their kids, their grandma, their mama. You don't know. I don't know either. I say thank you and God bless you every time I walk in the store and out the store. I don't even care if I don't even like the teller, but I love everybody. I even love the ones that don't like. If that makes any sense. I love every one of you all. I think y'all are all great. I appreciate everything y'all do. Robbie, what's up, buddy? Man, phone don't work no more, Rob? I ain't talked to you in a while. I think you called me. Say hello. I miss you, my friend. I know you out there riding 4-wheelers and stuff and whatever, and I don't blame you. I should be out there doing that stuff too. I don't know. Man, work picked up a lot for me, and I really don't like it really because, like I said, this coronavirus kind of got me tripped out. I do have faith that I'll be all right, but I do heat and air. Every germ in the house goes through the furnace, and I got to touch it. But ever since I got started doing this, I've carried hand sanitizer with me. I wash my hands. Woo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got 4 minutes to make myself an idiot. You think we can do it? Do something really silly, off the chain. Do something to make you want to get sober. Well, I tell you what I have been doing. No, I ain't gonna tell you that. Yeah, I will. I told you yesterday though about the guitar lessons. I suck, but you know what? I'm gonna keep trying because I did it I bought me one and my son one, and we got guitar lessons, and we did it so we could bond. Don't matter. You know what I did? I bought a $500 guitar, and the guy said, "Man, you don't want to buy this guitar." He's selling the guitar, and he's trying to talk me out of buying this guitar. I said, "Dude, I'm an addict. I want the best." I had to have a Fender. I don't even know how to play. That's what we do. I don't know why. He said, "Man, you got an awful nice guitar to not learn how to play if you don't learn." I said, "Well, you know what? Steven might learn, and then I'll give it to him." But it looks like I'm probably going to learn, and Steven's not going to learn because he ain't trying real hard. You know what? He's 12. He probably ain't going to. He's probably going to be a natural Stevie Ray Vaughan or something. I won't have to be stupid no more. He'll be just like, no, 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 doing something crazy. I can't carry a tune in a 5-gallon bucket. You can, you can put a tune in a big ute, in big dump trucks, a ute or whatever, ute, whatever you call them, big trucks. I couldn't carry a tune in one of them. If you had 55-gallon buckets full of tunes, I couldn't carry them. Yeah, I don't want to go. Can we go over tonight? Is that all right? Practice makes perfect. That's right. Practice sobriety every day. Rock and roll. Perfect sobriety. There's no such thing. Perfect guitar playing. I don't think anything can be perfect. You can always get better. You always got to keep trying to do better than the next day. Always. Mitzi says, my daughter works at one in E-Town. Have respect is true cause. They are there for you, and I truly agree with that. My heart goes out to them. But you know what? We need gas. And they don't have to be working because you got a debit card, you get gas, dude. They don't have to be there. And if they put any money in the last quarter, they get all kinds of money to the government right now. And, they don't have to do it, but they do. People do it. Look at these people, doctors and stuff. Man, they know they're going to get it. They're around it. These nurses, people from med school that ain't even got their licenses yet, volunteering. Woo! Woo, that's what I'm talking about, people, right there. That's the juice. That is the juice. Good shit. Excuse my French. Good stuff, man. Man, people are warriors. And that's what y'all need to be. Be a warrior in everything you do. Be a warrior. A little integrity. And I'll tell you what integrity is. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody else can see, and behind closed doors. I try to be a good guy behind every closed door. I don't just do this on here. I don't just do it when I'm out. I try to do it all the time to the best of my ability as a human being. I do fall short every day, every day. But you know what? My God's good all the time. Look at there, my phone rang while I was live. Hey, Bill, we're live. You want to say hi? I'm live on Facebook. You want to say hi? Hold up. Now do it. Say hello, everybody. They got you. I got you. All right. Hey, no problem, buddy. All right. Y'all hear him say hi? I've been dying to do that. I was thinking about taking calls. If I put it on speaker, I don't know how good y'all can hear it, but I'm thinking about getting getting a speaker to not a speaker, but where we can go back and forth through one of them video chat things. Whoa, be high tech. I wished I could do it on here. Put my picture here, their picture here. They're here, whatever, right there. Yeah, our time is up. It is 7:31. I want to tell you all that I love you, right there. That is you. I believe in you, 100%. You got this. You got it. You are a warrior in your own right, and life is good on the other side. Uh, it takes a little work. You have to get into your feelings a little bit. You get mad at somebody. Talk to me, I'm probably gonna make you mad, but in the end, you'll like me even better, and you'll love everybody. Uh, all right, people. I'll be back here tomorrow, 6:30. 6:30 sharp. I say that. Maybe I thought I was going to overwork today and work late and not make it, but I made it. God is good. I don't know how I did it. I put in an outdoor unit and a coil today in record time. Record time. Uh, Looked like a fabulous job. Did a great job. They was happy and give them a good deal. You know why? Because I care about people. I don't give everybody good deals, but a good friend of mine, and he's trying to do a deal, trying to be here with me and do what I'm doing. And you know what? Sometimes people need breaks. It's not about the money, people. It's about love for your fellow man. I love y'all. Be good. Stay real. Don't get high.